fuck it. I was gonna hold it off after I was done taking this shit, but nah, I'm gonna go ahead and make this vid while I'm taking this shit. Ain't like you niggas can see me. We just here for the message, alright? So if you hear a couple toots in the background, remember, I'm taking this shit. But like I said, I'm gonna be real raw and authentic with this, man. So I just came across this post, and it's 4:44 on that clock, so that's my confirmation I'm in alignment right now, man. So let's do it. I just came across this post on Say Cheese. It says more than 9,000 mysterious underwater unidentified objects have reportedly been spotted near U.S. coastlines per NYP. All right, so before I even get into this, what's up, y'all? Like, what's good? Like, how's it going, man? Like, I feel like with the messages, I definitely been like I said, like not coming hella consistent how I've been, or how I used to. That it's not that same energy how it used to, because I took time to come back, step back, claim my power back, and stop coming on this bit. I feel like ranting how I used to. But, I'm going to still come on here and speak my mind, you know what I'm saying? Because that's all I was doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to continue to do that. But I feel like at some point I did, I was just giving my power to the elites in a sense by just, bringing them up all the time and shit like that. But like I said, I'm going to still bring them up here and there, but I'm just not going to be, so indulged into, speaking on that shit all the time, man. So what's good, y'all? What it do? It's your dog Spirits. I'm Kai. Got another, mess for y'all today, man. All right, we're going to get into it. I know some of y'all probably missed the audios. Y'all missed my beautiful voice, just hearing my beautiful voice and not just, seeing my face in the scenery all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I might as well bring these back. Might as well, you feel me? But yeah, more than 9,000 mysterious unidentified or mysterious underwater unidentified objects. I'm pretty positive, okay? Because like I said recently, because I spoke on the moon, not moon landing, but they went around the moon. They took off to the moon, supposedly. I said, dog, they don't go nowhere, okay? They can't go outside the firmament, all right? Do your research if you do not know what that is, but they cannot go outside or beyond, out into what they call space, okay? Out there to the moon, okay? The moon is an artificial construct, okay? Remember that, all right? But whole time, I feel like, where all of these, where aliens come from, where all of these, beings and shit, where they're born from is the water, okay? Same way, a baby, when a mama, water breaks, a baby is born, right? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's the same way with, the planet, okay? It's the other way around, and it's inverted. They switched the mindset of thinking space is above, instead of down below. You know what I'm saying? Same way they inverted a lot of things when it comes to, everyday life, okay? A lot of things are inverted to go against the Most High, to go against the universal laws, all right? It's little things here and there. That's why it's important to, have your discernment, do your own research, get your own understanding on, things that, like I said, could possibly be inverted, along your spiritual journey. But speaking of these unidentified objects, I had got confirmation back in December that, a lot of, mysterious beings are going to come to the surface, not just in the water, but on land as well. So definitely be aware of that. But bro, what? Like, this is just what this is, okay? And they try to make it seem like, okay, it's mysterious and blah, blah, but they know, like, whole time, y'all, these are beings. These are, things that were buried, ancient beings that were buried, from the original land, you know what I'm saying? That was here, Atlantis, you know what I'm saying? So don't be surprised, when all of these mysterious, what they call mysterious, unidentified objects or beings come to the surface, and specifically from the water, because I know recently they came out with a report about a big giant squid or some shit like that. Like, these are beings from Atlantis, dog. Back in Atlantis from ancient times, y'all. All right, so just remember, the old world is falling right now. They know that, okay? It's falling because of the cosmic clock. The cosmic clock is ticking. Remember that video that I made? The cosmic clock is ticking. So the old world is falling. So they're trying to bring in the new world. But, it's two timelines taking place. You got the Most High timeline, the cosmic timeline, and then you got, the cosmic or the matrix timeline, the timeline, the synthetic of this synthetic world, them trying to transition or usher into, what they have now into digital prison, pretty much, glass domes, like I spoke in my last video, glass domes, all right? Have you stuck, binded, connected to the AI, to the artificial intelligence, so you can't think for yourself, you can't do what you want. Like, freedom is not a thing no more, I'm pretty fucking sure. You won't be eating regular food, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta envision it like that, like it's literally hell on earth. I ain't even gonna lie. That's what they're trying. That's you know what I'm saying. That's what they're trying to do. That's why they're bringing in all these psychological operations. All right. Once again, I'm not trying to use any of this information to fear monger y'all. So do not feel like I'm here to push any fear. This is just to bring awareness so that you can be prepared. You can be prepped. You can have that awareness of what's taking place currently. All right. So regarding the Most High's timeline, this is just part of the Most High's timeline. All these unidentified objects or mysterious things coming out of the water or to the surface. Okay. These beings are the beings, that were, like I said, originally here before the planet was, tampered with, before this land was tampered with. And like I said, turned to, they came here and turned everything and inverted everything, you know what I'm saying, to go against the universal law, okay? When I say they, I'm talking the elites. When I'm talking the elites, I'm talking, the government. When I'm talking the government, I'm talking not just the government, because the government is puppets, you know what I'm saying? But behind them is the shadow government, and behind them is, I'm pretty sure it's the draconians or these shape-shifting motherfuckers. So, in order for them to live longer on this planet, they gotta bring in this next phase or this next this new world or their new world. You feel me? And keep bringing in all these psychological operations. War, the new virus that came out. All of this bullshit. All of this bullshit just to keep you, distracted and bring you away from your higher self, bring you away from you, all right? So stay tapped in, stay balanced, y'all, stay focused. Like I said, I just wanted to get this quick message out the way. This is on my heart. I'm over here taking a shit right now. I cannot lie to you, brother. We just being authentic. You feel me? I love y'all, man. Y'all make sure to, like I said, stay focused, stay balanced, stay at peace, man. Don't let none of this shit, stress you out. Like I said, just be aware. All right, this is what I'm here for as well. To bring these messages across and help others be aware just by, summing it up. Bringing a quick summary of what's taking place. All right. So, like I said, peace to y'all, man. I'm gonna keep trying to bring this shit as consistent as I can. But like I said, I am, like I said, been calling back my power, calling back my energy lately, from this content creation, because I'm seeing a lot of motherfuckers get demonetized anyways. And that was like one of the goals that, like I said, I was consistent on trying to reach. I just stopped trying to reach it because I'm seeing, like I said, a lot of truth tellers, a lot of people getting their shit demonetized. They monetized already and they're getting their shit demonetized for, speaking the truth. All right. So yeah, it's like, bro, it's not like it's not a whole bunch of other ways to make money in this world. You know what I'm saying? That's just one of the goals I had. And that's why you see me, being so consistent with, with my content, being so heavily consistent with it. But of course, like I said, stay consistent. All right. Because I love this shit. I got a passion for this shit. It's not just for the money. It's just the rate or the volume I was doing it at. It was only because of me trying to pretty much chase that goal of, that monetization. So here we go, just flowing. All right. Here we go, just flowing. And when you flowing, you growing. When you growing, shit, what come with that growth, them rewards, you know what I'm saying? So you feel me? Just flow with this shit, bro. Don't force it, all right? The more you force it, the more you chase it, the more it's gonna run away from you, all right? So we run this bitch attracted, y'all. I love y'all, man. Peace. Like I said, I hope this message brings some clarity to y'all. If you gotta play it back, it's definitely gonna bring that clarity if you do, all right? Definitely apply this game, this wisdom, this knowledge to your real life, all right? Shit, that's it. That man, I'm over here thinking, what else can I say? What else can I say? I'm gonna leave all the links down below. Y'all feel free to support, man. It's your dog Spiritual Homie Cash. Y'all stay blessed. All right, have a blessed night, blessed rising, blessed afternoon, man, wherever you at.